So for me, whenever I'm considering a movement or an exercise, I'm always looking at it from the vantage point of, is it helping improve flow and communication in the body? We're a series of tubes and vessels, and so whether you're thinking in terms of flow of blood or oxygen or lymph or electrical impulse or simply digestion, I'm always wanting to do movements that generate better capacity in the body that I'm working with to have improved current flow. So this is a movement that focuses on the shoulder and the core from that vantage point of improving flow and communication. So what you're going to do is bring the feet off the floor, and unlike a traditional supine twist, I'm not going to anchor my opposite shoulder as I take the legs in one direction. I'm going to let this shoulder float, and I'm going to take my knees in the direction of my wrist and elbow on this side and feel how that acceleration force goes through and what my bones want to do. And I'm going to come back. And so you notice that I kept my head stationary. So that was what I instinctively did. So this next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to look first, and then I'm going to take the legs over towards the elbow and the wrist. And I have to manage that load a lot differently than when I kept my head stationary. So I'm going to do that a few times, keeping the back of the shoulder on the ground. So I want to make sure that it's not popping up. I'll do it to this side now so you can see this shoulder. So I don't care what this shoulder does, but as I come to this side, I want to keep the back of this shoulder down and in contact with the ground. Okay? I don't want to press the elbow in and see how the shoulder pops, so I don't want that. I want to have the upper arm bone pushed down so that I'm rolling. I want to push my elbow on this side. There we go. Okay, and I'm stopping that force, and then I'm going to come back. So a couple ways I could play with this is, one, I'm going to place a block between my heels and gently kiss the heels into the block, and I notice that I get the sense of some external rotation in my hips. So I'm going to keep pressing into that block, keep the back of my shoulder down, and I'm coming around. And then I'm going to come back. And I could play with this in that I keep that shoulder down, I let the head lift, and then I come all the way up into this side sitting position would be another progression. And then control it on the way down and come back onto my back. So just some different ways to think about training the core and getting other systems kind of integrated so that the force as it goes through the core is also moving through the hips and also moving through the shoulders rather than trying to just stabilize locally. I'm more interested in kind of whole system integration. So again, that I'm improving the flow and communication through the entire body rather than just creating stability locally at one joint. Because ultimately, any exercise or rehab that we're doing is about being able to be in motion in life again, and continually. So have a great day, play with that, and notice what you notice. Bye for now.